Hello everyone, welcome to the Quaker State 400 from Kentucky Speedway. We're gonna go 134 laps. Got 200 miles tonight from this high action mile-and-a-half track. I'm joined by Caleb Rose and DataDragon in the booth. All three of us are in the race actually, so hey.
Yeah.
Yippee.
I was in yesterday's race for 5 corners.
A couple laps.
Yeah.
I may have had to rely on a provisional, but we don't have to talk about that.
Alright, let's go through the starting grid. This was set by the heats on Friday night. Alright. Row 1 is the 59 of Callum Fleming and the 10 of Nelson Reeves. Row 2, the 93 of Emma Carter and the 23 of Caleb Lane. Row 3 is the 15 of Anthony Nickel and the 48 of Lyle Toledo. Row 4 is the 55 of Asher Eveland and the 62 of Anthony McClure. My mic really quickly. Row 5 is the 84 Nick Roten and the 40 of Braden Perez. Row 6, the 51 of Ethan Yan and the 22 of Ars Kumar. Row 7 is the 19 of Jelani Howell and the 45 of Daniel Rivera. Row 18 is the 71 Row 8 is the 71 of Ryan Katua and the 44 of Amy Pleasant. Row 9 is the 56 of Rui Aguas and the 00 of Henry Brown. Row 10, the 1 of Armando O'Reilly and the 8 of John Dragonis. Row 11, the 53 of Felix Anderson and the 46 of Nathan Kiani. Row 12 is the... Is it row 12? I actually forgot. I don't care. Is the 7 of...
11, 12, yeah.
Okay. Row 12, the 7 of Ben Smith and the 9 of Rashi Mahendra. Row 13, the 66 Dan Wilkins and the 24 Dick Patrick. Row 14 is the 2 of Renee Linden and the 87 of Chris Lattimore. Row 15 is the 96 of Jerry Chen and the 47 of Jebediah Schlatt. Row 16, the 29 Kirsten Martinez and the 26 of Thomas Troxel, last week's winner. Row 17, the 14 of Darian Arnsdorf and the 43 of Riley Wedge. Row 18 is the 39 of Echo Evans Ross and the 92 of Ronnie Martin. Starting in the provisionals, row 19, the 12 Dylan Negron and the 42 of Caleb Rose. Row 20 is the 18 Tyler Mallon and the 49 of Brian Scarrett. And in row 21 at the back is a couple of Blackstone Racing teammates, the 6 of Nathan Meyer and the 04 Adria Fitzy.
Hey, all 4 the SR cars made it. This should be an interesting race. Can we get through lap 2 before we wreck? We'll see. That was the magical time before.
Okay, what do both of you expect tonight?
Lap 2. We won't know the actual racing field till that first wreck.
I think we can expect a lot of aggression. Honestly, a lot of multi-groove racing.
This track has a
Tough
couple
just
grooves, yeah.
Built different.
It is.
And
It really is.
mechanical issues.
One of the best. This is one of the best races all year. Which I know people who might be unfamiliar with this league might be going, "What? How can Kentucky be so good?" But nope, Kentucky is genuinely one of the best races on the calendar.
Let it
3 wide, 2 wide, yes. 3 wide, yes. 4 wide, yes.
They will go 4 wide. It's not smart, but
especially out 4. And where the wreck happened, they're actually sitting where our big one happened yesterday for the
And like-
junior division.
Like Data vaguely mentioned, we had a pretty big pileup early on in the junior series race, so
yeah.
I want to be careful at the start of this one as well.
Yeah, you really won't know who's actually racing for a win, because if I'm correct, the winner and some of the major lead lap cars that led a lot of the race actually came from deep in the junior field.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the pole sitter did not fare well.
Command's been given no mech issues.
Yay! I think that was the same with juniors as well. But then we had like 5 or 6 during the race. I don't know. Oh man. Yeah. Oh right. Very bumpy surface. That might explain something. Can't push you. laps, that's about a two-stopper.
Yeah, I think this should be a two-stopper with the fuel tanks, with the fuel window here. Green flag is out. We're racing from Kentucky.
No one trying to go through right at the start.
Don't go aggressive right now. 59's gonna hold the lead on the start, but not for long. Here comes the 93 of Emma Carter. And the 15 goes 3 wide. They might go 4 wide for the lead.
They might already go 4.
We might be wrecking on 4.
Nope, we keep it clean right now. I mean, they might do stuff at the back, but Anthony Nickel will lead that first lap.
Yeah. But here's that nerve-wracking lap too.
Oh, contact between the 48 and 23 there. They were hitting each other in the door.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Hey, we made it. We made it through lap 2. They all fear-mongered over it, and we ended up making it. It's a McClure Motorsports 1-2 with Anthony Nickel and Asher Eveland heading up the field. But here comes the 23, Caleb Lane.
The championship series just being a bit more uncommon. As I say that, and they go like three wide.
Oh, this series is not more calm. I think the drivers just know how to get away with their aggression more.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What the heck is happening back there?
They're racing. They're 3 wide all over back there. We could see someone come from the back to win. We're going...
That's what.
And the 39 and 49 in the wall. Upside down goes Echo Evans Ross.
Oh god, that was Melon Man.
Caution
Melon Man.
is out.
How fitting! The league owners right out in the first round.
That's not even my.
It's not the first time.
Not even the first time I flipped today.
In the same weekend. I raced in juniors. It's in the same weekend. We did it. We both in our respective leagues. Wow, that was. Oh, and it had to be with Russia.
I actually don't think the 9 was involved. I think the 9 might have spun under the caution flag.
Echo, I do have to say, are you okay in there?
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Nichols pitting from the lead. Yeah, but a bunch of cars are staying out. Okay.
Congratulations on Echo Death. Congratulations, probably on last car. Winning your last car.
Scarrett's out as well, so...
You took out Mickey.
I took out the mouse.
You're a lap down. You had black smoke. I don't think you're coming back on track.
Your reference? Scarrett wrecking, Echo flipping.
It's so true.
It's so true.
Guys, Thomas Troxel, we just got word from the pits that Thomas Troxel has changed to the expert setup in pit road before the race.
Well,
so, yeah, and we have our last car. It's you. And
We're 4 wide.
Also, congrats to your last car win as well. Death by...
Damn. Hard lick.
Echo Evans Ross has been transported to Halifax Medical Center.
Yeah.
It'll buff out.
That's my
Don't
job.
worry.
Let's go on board.
Maybe we should run into Scarrett. See him kick you out.
Deja vu. Feels like I've been in this place before.
Oh yeah, I gotta look at Scarrett.
Yeah, because he outright kicks you out. When you come down.
Whoa, Scarrett got some air too.
Keep coming. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Let's go on board with Dylan Negron through this.
And you know what? The replay you want to do is just an on board of
Oh, the 8 got
Oh.
into the 40 and sent the 9 into the 66
Whoops,
and
sorry,
51.
boss.
No, what the hell?
It's over.
Sorry, boss. Or did I get pushed up by Gary?
No, that was on you, buddy. That was on you, buddy.
I ain't even got a gift for this one, man.
All right,
We're alive.
top 10. Caleb Lane, Callan Fleming, Emma Carter, Asher Eveland, Daniel Rivera, Nick Roten, Nelson Reeves, Ryan Katua, Renee Linden, and Braden Perez.
Oh, I'm just up.
Interesting start to the race.
Very
Already
similar to
a wreck. Already the 39 taking flight, as is tradition.
that. We'll scare it.
Green flag. We're back racing from Kentucky. And we already got a move for the lead. Here comes Callan Fleming.
Fleming.
That 55 got a good
55
start.
as well.
45 did not go. Oh, what the heck is going
Oh,
on here?
Katua.
Whoa, the
Two
71 sent
Three
it into
wide.
3.
4.
The 40 might take it 4 wide.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Hung on to
We're
it.
good. We're good. We're good.
Kept it
Oh,
clean.
too slow. Uh-oh.
Any slow cars? Looks like these cars that got in that caution stack up.
And Rochus.
Well, yes, that I said the caution stack up cars.
Yeah.
Lane has taken the lead back from Fleming, so
Yep, but here comes the 59 back with help from that 55. But here comes the 2.
Renee Linden's gained a ton of spots. Here comes Eveland, and Fleming made a big peak to the bottom there.
Yep. And don't look now, the 93 has solid speed. They were really
93 was fast in their heat.
Actually, that's what we're starting to see. We're starting to see the cars that were like fast in their heats start to move their way up. Here comes Katua.
Fleming up to the lead of the race now. Callan Fleming in the 59 takes it away. Not a great race already for Super Motorsport. 3 of the 4 cars DNQ'd, and the other one is the 59 who was on the pole.
So not a good day. They're leading.
Yeah, but when you're three of your 4 cars DNQ the race, I wouldn't say that's a particularly amazing performance.
Yeah, I guess like the average.
It's Nice Motorsports, guys.
Lane's going to take the lead back. Here comes Carter on Eveland, taking 3rd away. Daniel Rivera, who had a great run at Nashville, finished 3rd last week. He's battling with Ryan Katua right now, who came into this race as the points leader, and I believe
By a point?
by 1 point was how much Katua had, and he was over Henry Brown in the 0-0.
Who started it out back? Now
Yeah,
racing
Brown
against
started
the
out
guy.
back. He's starting to climb his way up through the field right now. Rivera, I don't think, was able to make that move work.
There I am.
Just outside the top 10, Nelson Reeves has gotten up into 10th right now. Troxel almost got punted up into the outside wall by Rui Aguas. Yeah, Troxel, who had an absolutely dominant performance last week, led all but 2 laps.
Laps. Oh yeah, that was incredible.
For the lead, here we go.
Here comes Fleming,
Here goes
and they go
Katua in
3
third.
wide for 3rd.
Is it safe to say Katua might be one of the cars to beat today?
I think Katua is always one of the cars to beat. Hey, Katua's lasted longer than he did in this race last year. If any of you remember
right.
that, he blew his engine on lap 2 last year in this race.
At least he wasn't upside down on lap 4.
My bad.
No way. Yeah, no
Fleming takes the lead back from Lane. Here comes Katua. Here comes Renee Linden.
Oh,
Actually, you know what I would say? Do not count anyone in this front group out. Because
Where
look
did
at Darian
Darian
Onstorff
come from?
running, I think, half the...
The
back
14
counter
is
for
flying as
straightaway
well.
on the apron.
oh, I don't like that right there.
Oh, yeah.
They are 3 wide again. They might go 4 with Rivera.
4.
Carter's actually going to get a good bunch of spots there, and Lane is now stuck up top.
by the way, there's a bit of a split.
There's still 4 wide.
By the way, if you're thinking about fresh tires, hi, there's 15.
I don't know if fresh tires will mean very much right now because it's only been like 4 laps.
Then anything, he might have a car to beat because here it comes. He's going against 19.
Whoa, Perez up into Dragonis there.
Going for second, Ryan.
To be fair as well, like half the field pitted. Also, for some reason, Nathan Kiani is off the pace. That's a little strange.
I'm going back for a second.
Bring up the chat, I think.
He just pitted. It doesn't say he had a mech fail, so maybe it was a...
What was that, 4 tires? Yeah.
I believe that's 4 tires. Yeah. That's what that looks like, so...
Interesting.
Bro,
how slow is our damage?
Bro, Liam said if Felix is alive, he is P34. He is in fact P34.
Bro!
He is the Messiah.
How the fuck?
And he's our ENROLC Messiah.
He's trapped on the outside. Here comes Emma Carter.
Yeah, the 93. Carter having a really good run. Saw her do pretty decently at Fontana, but hasn't really had that breakout race yet. Last year she was able to get a couple top 5s on some intermediates like this one in the Junior Series, but we didn't race here in the Junior Series last year, so this is her first time ever coming to this track in ENROLC.
I think she was fast in her heat.
Yeah, she was really fast in her heat. Could have won the pole, but Fleming just barely beat her by like 1/10 of a second. There's Jelani Howell. 12th place right now. 3-time winner last year in the first 9 races. He has not won a single time since, and that does include this season as well.
His bad luck is how unlucky he's been. Probably something.
Katua on his teammate. Here comes Eveland looking for the lead on Callan Fleming.
Yeah, you know how Troxel had a dominant race? This has been anything but a dominant.
Oh no, nobody's gonna dominate here. Not quite like Troxel did. With how much momentum they get. Hey, speaking of Troxel, he's actually gaining a ton of positions. He's up to 13th place. Started towards the back, so pretty good climb for Troxel so far.
Also, we got the 6 is flying. I mean, the car that started back row. We have a back row car that is flying right now.
The 6 is up to what, 17th or 19th?
19th.
Well, I think it'll be 18th, but
yeah, that's half the field, isn't it?
About. Fastest lap right now belongs to the 2 of Renee Linden, who had a 28.3. I'm sure Darian Arnsdorf will love hearing that number.
Obligatory. Here comes points.
By the way, here comes Darian for second.
Oh, they're gonna go 3 wide. Darian. They're 3 wide. They're 3 by 3 by 3 over here. Well, by 2, but
3 deep behind Ashley Cleveland.
Katua gets to the 2nd position. Although Fleming's gonna hold on the outside for now. Caleb Lane's climbing back up here.
Katua gets the 2nd.
Katua's gonna take 2nd away. Hey, for Katua, it's important if Katua can lead a lap. That's an important bonus point.
Cars have made their way up here. Got the 84 of Nick Roten, Jelani Howe, and Argus.
Eveland leading the way. Katua in 2nd. Arnsdorf 3rd. Then it's a battle for 4th between Lane and Fleming. Roten, Rivera, Howell.
Wait, I was about to say that.
I was also confused. I thought something stupid happened, but that was a little strange, but it's fine. Here comes Arnsdorf for 2nd.
Arnsdorf.
Yeah. Whoa. You know what's also strange? The Ferrari is fast.
Now that's not strange. That's not strange. What's strange is it hasn't blown up yet.
Yeah.
Katua for the lead. Here comes the 71 to the inside. I think he's gonna take it.
If he can clear before the backstretch.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Come on, how fast is Russia going? Is that a chase
road
bug?
chase buck.
Yeah, that's a chase bug.
That's speed.
By the way, here
Fleming
comes
takes it
Fleming!
Here comes
wide.
Fleming. Oh my God, the 59 took him 3 wide in the corner there.
And almost got.
going for the
He's
lead.
going for all
She
three.
might get the
He's going
she might get the lead.
She might get the lead.
And here we go. Oh,
Not
Russia
gonna
slows
quite
them
get there
all up.
yet.
They checked up a little bit. Oh man,
Ooh.
That's gonna shuffle this a bit.
I think they'll get by the 9 okay.
Or they'll
Oh.
go 4 wide.
Or
Go 4 wide with a lap car.
maybe
Eh,
not.
fuck it, man. Why not?
We ball.
We ball. Oh, they're going all over the place back here. Nick Roten, Nickel, Reeves back here. There's Troxel battling Linden for 14.
Oh, that's gonna hold up Reeves' truck. so
Yeah,
slips
Reeves
up.
is going to get held up there. Here comes Fleming for the lead on Katua. Daytona winner Callan Fleming, Las Vegas winner Ryan Katua. Any other winners in the top, what, 7? The only one is Caleb Lane. Well,
Who else
now
is there?
Jelani Howell is up here.
And for the lead, here we go.
Fleming is still trying to get by Katua.
Fleming definitely has a really good car.
You can maybe make an argument that these two might be the fastest cars in the field right now.
I'd say right now, yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out for towards the later
I'm
parts.
also watching the 15.
Because remember the junior race yesterday where
Yeah. We had a lot of comers and goers.
there was a lot. Yeah, there were a lot of comers and goers. Like as the runs went on.
Yeah. I don't think the thing is I don't think we saw the winner until the closing stages.
No, we didn't see. Coloni didn't take the lead until like 3 to go.
I don't think it was like in the top 10. He used. Yeah, I don't remember seeing the 47 until really late.
47? You mean 41?
41 until I don't remember talking about the 41. I think it was a bunch of other cars until those closing laps.
Fleming trying to take the lead back from Katua.
These two were just swapping it back and forth.
And the
And here comes
55
the 55.
gonna go 3 wide. Might get them both. We'll see how it shakes out at the line. I think the 59 got it at the line. Yes, she did.
Barely.
But it's Evelyn's probably gonna take it. Here comes Caleb Lane. Lane just,
Lane to the
I think he
bottom.
just tapped the 71 out of the way. And Asher Eveland is probably gonna take the lead here now. 55 car will get to the front.
And who's that car?
That's Kiani.
Yanni, who just doesn't draft.
I think Young is out of
By the way, here comes
Kiani's out of the
car-
draft, but I don't think he's actually
oh,
that
the
slow.
71 trying to split the middle.
Rui Aguas is here, up into the top 5 as the 56. He's started pretty deep, but made his way up to the front. Aguas had some pretty good runs last year, so hey, at tracks like these, so hey,
That's part of the. Even though that's not a Porsche, that's part of BSR. It's a line car, so.
what is BSR? Like it's straight up just
Yeah.
like it is part of the team
We are 3 Porsches
and a Ferrari.
Alright. Think about that as you will.
Lane
Also,
way up the
59.
Lane went way up the track. The 93 is gonna try and go by both of them, and I think she's gonna get it.
Or she's
Nice
going to
move
lose on
there.
momentum like we saw the 19.
No, she's actually gonna clear them both.
71 runs really high, but that.
Unless the 56 can
high
get a
line
run up
is
top.
good. Yeah. Remember that turn 2 is fast on the high line.
Katua to the inside of Fleming.
The preferred line of 3 and 4.
Two and Fleming just can't get off of each other.
Yeah. Also, here comes Rivera. 45, just beyond the 14.
Arnsdorf having a good run as
And
well.
also, speaking of, look who just entered the top 10. It's OJ Toledo, 48.
Lyle Toledo in the 48 car up into the top 10. Hey, he owns the car that won yesterday, so maybe some momentum for Toledo and BAM Racing. I mean, then again, BAM Racing's main car literally just fucking DNF'd on lap 4. And the other one is in 34th, so... What a drive.
You know something also to think about? Toledo is... I meant, not Toledo, the 26 is actually going... Troxel is actually decently fast.
Troxel's starting to gain spots. He's closing up on Amy Pleasant. I'm sure those two have
oh God,
very sensible...
I want to think about what if I have to say this at most for back-to-back winner Troxel.
Comes in a car.
Wouldn't that be a
93 wants to go for second. Did the 1 in 48 survive? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 2-car wreck, and then shenanigans. And there are some slow cars due to shenanigans during the caution.
Yeah, we had a small issue under the caution. Slight crumble.
Slight fumble. If you're in this like lead draft all the way back, I think you have a chance. As long as you have the draft.
Ooh, Arnsdorf almost got up into Katua. Hey, those two are teammates, so... I think people always forget, but Arnsdorf and Katua pretty much co-own that team. Here comes Fleming for the lead. Here comes Rui Aguas for third. The Ferrari is on the move. How far back is the 47? I don't know. Oh, the 47's like 20th. Perez has actually slipped back a ton. The 40 is kind of losing spots. Aguas could not complete the pass on Evelyn, and now Aguas did complete the pass on Carter, but Carter's going to move him out of the way and get back in front of him. And they are catching the 46.
So the pit stop would be around 60?
60 to 65 if I had to guess.
65 makes it weird because that means.
Well, remember some cars pitted under the first caution.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Couple cars.
I now get why they put it there.
It puts them in a little bit of a better fuel spot, but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think they're going to make it to the end still.
Well, Evelyn could be going for the race leader again.
But now that I see that it was at 130 to go, maybe.
It's still not going to make it 65 laps on fuel. Like, at most, you're going to make it 60, I think. Like, we saw the junior race yesterday, and they pitted on, what, lap, like, 75 after they went green at 25. Yeah. So, that's only 50 laps. I think 60 is, like, pushing it.
And then there's the 23 who did the Michigan.
You're not saving that much fuel. Not here. You're not going to save 10 laps extra.
Probably not.
Carter's around Fleming for second, and I think she's going to try and catch up to Evelyn for the lead, possibly. Here comes Emma Carter in the 93 car. Jelani Howell is also making up some ground, up to 6th place. Battle for the lead. It's a couple rookies, Emma Carter and Asher Evelyn. Two Junior Series drivers last year.
And they're going to catch...
Gonna catch Kiani in a couple laps here. It's not gonna be this time by, but
he will affect it just because his speed.
He's not that slow.
So he might annoy these guys a little bit. Just because
I don't really think he's even off the pace at all.
I don't think he's off the pace. Yeah, he just doesn't have like draft. Carter looks to the inside of Evelyn.
Whoa, here comes Carter.
Whoa, she drove it into the corner. Power move by the 93.
She's gonna get it.
Hey, Jerry, Kiani won a race this year.
Guangdong Motor Club.
Guangdong Motor Club.
Here comes Evelyn, back to the race lead.
Evelyn looks to the inside again on the 93. Carter closes the door. Let me have my fun.
Aguas gonna get third from Fleming.
And Howell might take fourth. Honestly, I think that's someone that's impressing me a lot is Jelani Howell.
Yeah, with all the bad luck he's had.
He's up to 5th place.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think Howell has had any luck, like, ever since his most recent win. Because, like, every time he's had a dominant car and been good with leading, he has, blown up, usually. Like, look at Iowa or Fontana 2 last year, where he was leading both races when he lost the engine.
Carter's gonna hold off Fleming for second, but what about Aguas?
Oh!
Split him. Oh!
Well, I thought about 3 wide there for a sec. Fleming tried to close off Howell, and Howell went way high.
Oh, Howell's way up the track.
Here comes Rui Aguas for second. Might take the lead.
Howell lost a bunch of spots there.
Yeah, the 19 dropped back a ton. See if he can line back up in behind,
Might lose
in front of
another
Toledo.
one.
Hey, here's someone else that's been charging through the field. Amy Pleasant in the 44.
Pleasant's made it to the top 10.
Top 10, yeah. Here comes Fleming.
Oh,
They might go 3
Fleming.
wide for the lead.
Trying it. Can't get there yet, but Aguas is gonna take the lead.
Rui Aguas in the 56 car. Turnaround of a season this has been for him. Last year he DNQ'd like 4 of the first 5 races. This year he's only failed to qualify for 1. And he's been so much more consistent than he was last year.
Oh, we're catching a big...
Yeah, they're catching some more lap cars. I think we're catching the 9 again, actually.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting.
And the lack of rear end cars.
Aguas is going to lap Kiani here.
Or try to.
Again, Kiani stayed out front of those guys for quite a bit, so I don't think Kiani's off pace. He just didn't have...
And he might stay on the lap depending on how they navigate the upcoming lap traffic.
Whoa, the 93 slid way up the
Carter
track.
missed the corner.
That is really high.
Here comes... Oh, we got a car pitting. Dan Wilkins.
Wilkins having issues.
Aguas is getting held up.
Yeah, Aguas got held up by his own team owner. And Fleming took the lead.
Yep, here.
And now Mahindra might hold up Carter.
Or watch, they all pit now.
Another car made their way up into the top 10. Tyler Mallon in the 18.
Allen, all right.
Aguas for the lead again.
Ooh.
Saw Dan Wilkins coming out of pit road. This guy's lapped Ethan Yon. Lane just barely got underneath that 51. Think Evelyn pitted? No, bro. She's right here.
Daniel Rivera's up into the top 5. Oh my days.
Here comes Caleb
Rivera's
Lane.
about to get fun.
Herrera.
About to get fun.
I
They're just-
don't like this at
They're
all.
just all over each other. That's just how this is. Man, it gets really tight on exit there, or on corner entry in 1 and 2.
You know what? I would be nervous with us coming up to pit stop because if we wreck and you're on and you possibly lap down from pit, like
Woo!
Boy.
I am not believing that. See how much the pit cycles. Yeah, 66 didn't pit. 66 was I think that was a scheduled stop. I think he just saw he was gonna get lapped and figured might as well come to pit road, try and get a little jump. Obviously off the pace, so might as well.
Everybody, trust the process.
What is going on with Atlantic Racing? Oh,
Trust the process. We're cooking.
36th and
yeah. you're
where's the
cooking
40?
right now.
Oh, 19th. So
am
that's
I.
like
No,
fine.
I'm
Oh,
also
4
just-
wide over
Oh.
here. Nickel almost chopped himself off on the 18's bumper, but they hung on to it.
He might still chop himself off on the 18's bumper.
Oh.
I literally just said.
He might still.
Thomas Troxel.
Here comes
But
Troxel.
Oh,
Here comes Henry Brown.
Henry Brown, yeah. Driver who was second in points to Katua entering this race. Lane is closed up on Rui Aguas. Here he goes for the lead. Caleb Lane, Michigan winner last season.
do it. Make all the.
Oh, we're coming to pit road. The 59 just barely made it to pit road there.
By the way, he might get a penalty. He hit the cone.
I think she'll be fine. As Evelyn and Fleming just came to pit road, tried to jump it. I think
that held up.
That had
a
to.
Bunch of people.
No, that checked up the field a ton because the 59 made a really late commitment. I think the 56 is coming in. Whoa! Contact, and the 23 was also trying to pit.
Oh, that.
Oh, and there's contact on pit road.
He made contact with the 45.
That's going to check up even more.
Something tells me we're going to have a couple more close calls coming to pit road.
We'll see if the 23 gets a penalty for that. I think most of these other cars are going to...
Staying out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Troxel, Arnsdorf.
Oh,
they missed the commitment.
That is definitely going to be a penalty.
Troxel and Aaron Johndorf, I think something broke on one of those cars because the way they were slow.
Nope.
They just completely missed it.
I was more...
Yeah, I think Caleb Lane is serving a
Nope,
penalty.
nothing broke.
Okay.
I think Caleb Lane might be serving a penalty.
I think so, yeah. Aguas is still staying out. Comes Linden.
Linden's coming in.
So are you... What about 65?
I think these guys that are staying out are the ones that pitted on that first caution.
Could have been, yeah.
Are you sure? I thought he did. I thought I saw the 56 come in. There was like about half the field pitted on that first yellow. So
Okay.
coming in this time goes
Coming in
Aguas.
this time, the 56. Toledo stays out.
Those guys, I don't know.
There's Howell. I see Wedge. I see Kumar. So Toledo is now the leader.
He's coming in.
Nope.
No, he's not.
Staying out. Staying out another lap. I think some of these
Interesting.
cars back here are pitting. Jan, Brown,
Ooh,
I see
Jan.
Patrick.
Jan missed the pit road.
Jan missed, but he was already a lap down, so
He's
that's
a
not
lap
going to be
down anyway.
too consequential. He's just going to finish a little bit worse. So it's Toledo, Pleasant, Malin. Assuming we get a... I'm actually curious as to where 56, etc. is going to line up coming out.
Oh, there's the
I
56.
think Lane... Yeah, I think Lane got a... It's going to...
59.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, we got basically the rest of the field came to pit road. I
Here
think
comes
just
At 65.
Dylan Negron stayed out.
Yeah.
I think most of these cars pitted on lap 5. So these guys are at the end of their fuel window now. So yeah, we'll still have to have another pit stop with about 15 to 20 to go, I think. Negron's in on pit road now. So I think the 12 is the last car to pit here.
No, I think it's going to be 5 to go.
No, it's not.
For the guys who didn't...
It's going to be 10 to go because you can make it. You can only make it 60.
We'll see.
But even then, I think they'll pit before then.
You're thinking like they'll split it in half, something like
I think
that?
they'll probably pit about a couple laps late. Couple laps before. So here is. I'm actually not sure what the battle for the lead is. I think it's the 59 and the 45.
Negron's still in
Yes.
Nagon's still on pit road, but they just got
exited pit
they
road.
just got past him now. So
So this is the battle for the lead. Yeah, you can see how
This
much
is
that
the battle
hurt
for the lead now,
Arnsdorf
yep.
and Troxel.
yeah, Troxel and Arnsdorf both missed that pit entry. So Anthony says about Lane he may suck, and Caleb just said nice Fontana win I fear.
Oh no! Renee Linden's in 5th.
Yeah, Linden's been fast all race. Maybe Pleasant kind of dropped back a little bit. 44 seems to have slid back somewhat. And Asher Eveland.
Where did the 12 officially end up after he cycled out? Do we know yet?
Negron, I believe, is scored in 17th right now, but we'll see if that changes. Okay, he's going to be 18th.
I just passed him.
Slower.
Just passed him.
Trust the process.
Okay, let me save the replay. Keani's on pit road now. Alright, well, we're halfway. And I think now it's the perfect time for our Crypto.com ones to watch. Caleb, I'm going to give it to you for the first pick.
I'm gonna go with Linden. I mean, they've got the fastest lap of the race. They've got a fast car. They're trying to take it 3 wide for second, and they're gonna get it. Yeah, I'm watching Renee Linden.
Data, you got a pick?
The 50. I'm gonna go right now for current leader. The 55 actually has a bit of a gap. It's actually drafting off of 14 and 26. They right now are just showing so much speed. But the other thing I'm looking at, that pit window, because I'm slightly unsure when they're pitting.
Alright, well, I'm going to take the 71 of Ryan Katua because, well, Katua has the reputation of being the closer. See how he did at Vegas? Only led a few laps. Still won that race. I think it's Ryan Katua who will close the deal off this today. He'll do what he always does and just show up at the end, in the front. Eveland's actually pulled. Eveland has actually gapped these guys a little bit, although I think that's because Eveland is with these two, the 14 and the 26, kind of drafting them. The 56 has a problem. Oil leak for the 56 and Rui Aguas. There's the Ferrari moment.
Yeah.
Tough break for Rui Aguas, but if they can get that fixed.
Quick enough.
No. Here's the thing: if they can get that fixed, he might be able to
make it on. Just
he might be able to make it without stopping.
Make it to the end.
Yeah, he might be able to make it to the end without stopping.
The only issue is he could become a chase buck.
No, he won't. That's not an engine issue. That's an oil leak.
Usually they just get that fixed and come right back out, and they usually don't lose that much pace early.
We'll find out.
Here he comes back out on track.
He's already coming back out.
He's a lap down, but that could
they
still
fill up the car during that?
I mean, I bet they probably would have. 15-second stop.
The only problem is we'll have to see if he has anyone to draft off of.
Yeah, that's the main issue.
He might have the 42. Also, someone we haven't really talked about, but they've moved up through the field. That's the 7 of Ben Smith, up to 9th place right now. Really good run. And these cars have actually caught up to the 55 now with the 26 and 14 back here in this mess.
That's what I'm saying. Trust the process. We're cooking.
There's Anthony Midcour. Oh, there he is. He's in 27th.
And you know what? Who's to say that pit road issue doesn't happen to these front runners?
You know, they could overshoot pit road again.
Yeah.
This is a pretty tough track to get onto pit road at, so.
Yeah.
We didn't see that happen in the junior race, but saw a couple incidents here.
Not as bad as. Oh, can I give a shout out to the 23? The car that was completely sideways made it to pit road.
He's actually a lap down.
He's a lap down.
He's a lap down. Okay, I thought he was racing up here. So he did serve a penalty for that injury.
But they caught in the Hendra. Evelyn's getting really held up.
Yeah, and here comes the 2 of Renee Linden with a big run.
So
Here comes Ryan Katua.
So what officially is the 56's speed after we let this sort out? Oh my god.
That's about standard for that corner.
Yeah. Okay, he has a.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine on speed. Here comes Renee Linden for the lead. Goes the 2 car.
The thing is, there might be a right behind him with the way they were racing.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely all over the place. Hey, you know what? Nick Roden just put himself up here. I did not see him get up here until right now, and now the 84 is in the top 5.
So, LJ Toledo.
So Nick Roden, the Phoenix winner, up to the...
Ben Smith and Jelani Howell trying to draft back up here.
Yeah, I think they're closing
And the
up here.
40 of Perez.
40 is up to 11th, so 40 actually managed to recover a little bit on that stop. The 45 jumped to the apron,
Boy.
trying to get by Roden and Carter. He backs out of it. Good move, I think. Evelyn's going to get by Linden. Here comes Nick Roden to the inside on Arnsdorf.
That could have been big. That would have taken out like the field.
Oh, Carter goes way high.
93 slid way up the track. That's going to lose her a few positions. I don't know why I said that. I think she's going to get back in the line behind Troxel here.
Why do I think something very silly is going to happen here?
No, but it is
Trying to
a,
be
you
able to get back in
can't
line here.
you can still run the you can still do fine on the outside here in 1 and 2. So
with how many cars that are still in this race, I see something silly happening at the end.
Oh,
Woo, 3 wide.
Enar's going to do an NR at the end. Just that feeling, just with how we have 10 cars within second and a half.
Oh, and it could be more because of the 40 closing up here. The 12
And don't
also.
count the 12.
Yeah.
Remember, he has the freshest tires. He went the longest.
Did run the longest. He does have the freshest tires. I don't know how much that will mean.
But
Since this
more
track,
fuel?
tire wear doesn't really matter that much, but he definitely does have more. Well, if you want to talk about someone with more fuel, you might want to talk about the 56 because Hugwas, despite being a lap down,
What's his lap time?
he's running the same lap times as the leaders. So
Yeah, so we'll see. But
if anything, I don't think he's saving.
yeah,
Nick Roten is going to get by Katua here.
the only thing I could think that Doyle could do is affect his fuel mileage, but he should have it. He has like a good 10 laps, I think.
Yeah, he has about 10 more laps on the field than everybody else. Here comes the 84 of Nick Roten.
That guy's not saving at all. Or you know who's not saving? 48 incoming.
Toledo's up to 4th
Toledo.
place. Renee
He looks
Linden's
like
in
a
5th.
rocket ship for 3 and 4.
Nick Roten's going to get the lead this time.
No,
And I believe yeah, and Katua's now up here. Roten did lead at the line, so for Nick Roten, that's an important bonus point. Roten's also in that championship chase, so
He's
not-
not a Mel and have caught up to the back of this pack.
here comes Toledo up to 3rd. Evelyn's outside.
Ooh.
who that's close.
Yeah, Malin and Negron have actually pulled up to this group now, so we got about 13 cars up here. Dick Patrick having a great run in 14th right now.
Good stuff.
Pretty impressive for the 24, considering that team has struggled to even qualify for races. Usually when that 24 makes the race, he runs pretty good, so
Yep. Oh my god.
needs some. He hasn't. This could be a good, much-needed points day for Patrick.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, obviously, barring anything silly. Henry Brown in 15th, 2nd place in points coming into this race, but I mean, right
Only
now,
problem with that
that's a fine position if Ryan Katua wasn't running 2nd right now. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
With a car that could win the race.
oh yeah, Katua could definitely win this race, but I think what he might be doing is just kind of biding his time behind the 84. Katua's just
unlike-
kind of the
unlike-
master of just really
Lurking.
being easy, and he just literally he just lurks. Like that's how he runs these races. Is he just kind of
and
lurks.
By the way, don't count out the 12. I am actually looking at that 12. He's caught this group, and he's starting to work through it. And also, don't count Dick Patrick. We're actually becoming one big pack again. Honestly.
Yeah. As well as Henry Brown.
Fastest lap belongs to the 24 now, so it's actually a tie. But
Tied.
They tied.
hey, Had some good stuff from the 24. Here comes Toledo for second.
Another car
Here, trying to
that
pull
ran
away.
a fast, who ran in that top 10 fast lap was the 44. Amy Pleasant, who's actually at the way back of this.
Yeah, Pleasant, I think, didn't have a very good pit stop, and she's back in 18th right now, but...
Decent speed.
I mean, this group here is starting to close back up, so...
Yeah.
Toledo got
Also-
past Katua, but Katua crossed him over.
And Roten pulls away. And when is our Rasha clock? Oh my god. What's up?
It won't be for a little bit.
I'm just also waiting for that junior moment where someone blows their engine and they nearly hit the car
Wilkins
for
in the
on
arm
track.
before they catch Mahindra.
This has been also fast. Average speed right now is 169.663.
Nice.
That's pretty nice.
For real.
But here comes that too.
Here comes Renee Linden.
And Hal's showing some speed. Everyone here is
Jelani Howell's been showing
Great.
speed. Daniel Rivera's been showing speed. 3 Rivera Autosport cars are in the top 10 right now.
the 7 is
Howell,
showing speed.
Howell, Rivera, and Mallon are all really fast, so...
And the 93 who had, I think, a
93...
I think she was in the
Yeah, 93 started up front. She slipped back a little bit.
Hello, David.
Yeah, I'm
I
at
can
the
see
tail
you
end
up
of
here.
this group there. Yeah, I'm just at the tail end.
16th. Hey, that's pretty good running position.
Yeah.
Solid day.
Technically, I have the most laps on the track today. Because
Well,
I
you
at
mean
least
this weekend,
ran-
not today.
Yeah, the weekend, yeah. 32 in juniors and then...
So, going for the lead.
Here comes the 71. I think Katua already led a lap, but obviously it doesn't hurt to lead. It doesn't hurt to lead more, so...
I know.
Yeah. And lap 100 is where I can see drivers going, let's split it.
101 is the 75% point, so that's when we'll do our next export.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking we might see cars pit around there.
And again,
Maybe
if the
we'll
game
get it
crashes,
to
we
lead,
do
though.
still have one.
Cars on the track.
Well, we do still have one reset available.
Yeah.
Comes
40
Toledo.
cars still on
Toledo
the
up to
track.
second place.
Oh,
Yeah, and
here comes
obviously-
Toledo.
Obviously, if we reset because of a game crash, everyone who's not retired will get all their laps back and all their damage fixed.
Race lead.
And that's why, if you're the 9, you're still racing right
Yeah.
now.
Praying for a game crash. Which I'm not, because I don't like when my game crashes, but...
Neither do I.
But this pack is kind of closed up, like...
Yeah.
Here comes
I
Toledo's
will-
taking
I
the
will
lead, but
point
here
out
comes Nick
that-
Roten.
That second stop, seconds on pit road are gonna mean things. Tenths of a second are.
I think you're gonna take 2 tires. Like what we saw with the junior race yesterday, pretty much everyone
dude.
took 2 tires at the end. I think you've got to take 2 tires. Like with how
You
the
know
strategy's gonna work out, and it's not really that much of a detriment.
You know what? With how late they could pit, you only. That's enough to get to the end.
Honestly, that's not a bad call if you're
It
a little
could
bit
work.
further. I think that's not a bad call if you're further back. But if you're like the 84 or the 48,
The 70, like
Yeah.
this top.
these
there.
cars that are all up front, I would take 2 tires just to be safe. I
But
wouldn't
if-
go fuel only unless I'm
But
like
you're in, if you're in the back bunch of this group, like where I'm running and like where I think you find Negron. No, Negron's up here. He's actually.
Negron's in he's in 9th right now. He's actually
but
trying to
anyone
go
be-
by Tyler Mallon for 8th.
But like anyone behind him, I could see them bidding for a fuel only.
Toledo
I
took
think,
the
yeah,
lead, but
tires
Burton's
would
gonna
cross
cross
over.
him back over.
I think if you're up front, it's just too big of a risk to try and do something like that. But when you're in the back, you don't really have too much to lose. It's worth the shot.
Yeah. And actually, that's what I think will hurt the 56. The 6 is that they're not going to get as much of a gap. What has the 56 even closed on anybody from this drafting now?
It's just kind of sticking behind the 42 and 50s and 53 right now.
They found the 53. They found the 53 is what happened.
I mean, to be fair, the 56 doesn't really need to do anything. Like, if my hypothesis is correct, he should be able to make it without stopping again. And his pit stop was 15 seconds, which would be a little bit longer than what a 2-tire or fuel-only stop would be. But honestly, with as much as these tires are probably might be wearing on these cars, that might not be too big of a detriment.
And here, by the way, here goes Toledo to do a 2-for-1 while using the 9 as a pick, or is he going to get held up by him? Nope. Here it goes. No, he did not lead us.
Oh, I completely zoned out. I didn't see that they caught the 9. Here comes the 2 of Renee Linden. Looks to the inside of Toledo.
And every time
Here comes Evelyn almost taking it 3 wide. I think she is going to take it 3 wide.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and that's my pick.
You might take it 3 wide behind.
Linden's going to take the lead.
Also, Malin alert.
Here comes Tyler Mallon.
Here comes Tyler Mallon underneath his teammate Jelani Howell. Woo! The 9 car is certainly having a drive. Here comes Dylan Negron as well.
Master the drive. The all-new Toyota GR86.
Love the drive.
No, he's doing the drive to survive.
Oh.
4 wide.
He went wide.
And Dick Patrick is actually up to 11th right now, so... Car looks fast.
Yep, and your leader is too. What the heck happened to the... Oh, that was just the 1 off 2. God dang it. I was wondering what happened to the 59 for a second.
Comes the groan.
Comes Dylan Negron
Mallon.
up to 8, battling with Tyler Mallon, trying to take 7th. I mean, Dylan Negron...
Most fuel on the car.
Yeah, he stayed out the longest. He's got the most fuel. I don't know if that's going to... Well, aside from the 56. And he does have his teammate leading in Renee Linden, so... Oh, I forgot to do the 75 export. I'm going to do that right now.
You know what's happening? Plate marking. Because this track is racing right now like a plate track.
No. It's not a plate track.
But it's racing like one out there.
I mean, that's like all... I wouldn't call this racing like a plate track. This is pretty spread out.
Yeah. It's you had a pretty bad corner there.
Say that
It's more like a... This is more like a momentum race, really.
Yeah.
So Linden won it.
Oh God, what are they running into?
That's Jan and Wilkins, yeah.
I was about to say, I thought I saw like 3 or 4 cars.
Mallon's gonna go by Toledo here. Put the 18 up to 5th. Here comes Nick Roten, coming for the race lead. Here comes Dick Patrick battling Rivera for 10th. Hey, this is pretty interesting because Patrick has pretty much struggled to make races, but pretty fast when he does make it. So, good run for the 24.
You know you're just jinxing him.
Look, what else am I supposed to talk about during the race? Am I not supposed to say, hey, look at this guy who doesn't usually run good having a good run?
Good point, and we're just worried about jinxing him because he is having a really good run.
I mean, Henry Brown's still 14th, which, again, respectable. The problem is that the guy he's chasing in the points is in 3rd.
Yeah.
And probably could get the lead if he really tried to.
You know the cars to watch out for? 18-12.
Yeah, the 18 and the 12 are flying. Mallon and Negron are both moving through the field really quickly here.
And 2 to the lead again as they catch our no rear end buddies.
And they're going side by side.
Side by
That's gonna
side.
shake things up.
They're
Get
side
ready
by
for a
side,
mock
right to
up.
the
Get
line.
ready for a mock caution.
Big crash, here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona.
500.
We got one car on his roof going past the start finish line. They're still wrecking.
They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire.
Roten actually held on to the lead over Linden, and oh my goodness gracious! Please don't block the field. Dick Patrick on his roof coming across the start.
Malin.
Yeah, Wilkins is gonna block Malin. That's his
Oh.
teammate. So
As you say that, they go around.
I'm gonna get around him, but I think the 12 is gonna have the advantage because
What's the hot line back there?
I think cars are pitting.
Pitting.
66 just came to pit road. Yeah. I think the 66 is a borked fuel cell or something because he's pitting way earlier than anybody else is.
20 to go.
Evelyn fighting with Katua. I think Evelyn took third, but Katua is gonna try and get it back now.
One going to come to pit road.
I don't think we're gonna see anybody come to pit road for another 10 laps because the 66 did pit about 60 laps after their first stop, which was lap 50.
By the way, if you go back there, that's like a bound for hemp.
You know, we got a good battle for 10th over here with Patrick and Rivera. I think though, like we saw those cars that pitted later. They dropped back a little bit further in the field. I mean, it's taken Negron and Malin quite a few laps to get up here.
That's why I think that those two might adjust their strategy too.
Yeah, that's the thing is that I think you want to pit early. You don't want to pit late because those guys that pitted a few laps early were so far ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, who's going to pit early?
We'll probably see in about 10 laps.
Or maybe now.
It's gonna be a little too soon.
No, did someone come to pit road? No.
Don't
I
think
thought I
so.
saw someone. No. But you're right. Very tricky pit road.
You know, it's tough to get into pit road, and I think it's one thing to know when you're going to pit. The other thing is,
12 for third.
whoa, we got cars sliding up. Yeah, we got cars coming. I think somebody's coming to pit road. Yep, Eveland. First car in. That's a very interesting call from Eveland. That's not a mech issue. That's scheduled. Oh, they're getting real tight off the corner here.
You know what the part of the issue is?
Oh my
we're
God.
Still dealing with, they're still dealing with Yawn.
Nah, Jan's behind these guys. This is just a mess.
Here comes the pit road shenanigans.
Here comes 4 wide.
Oh.
Here comes Emma Carter.
Yep. Ow.
2 tires for Eveland, so that's about what I expected. If it's anything less than 8 seconds, that's fuel only, just for your
Contact.
if for those curious about these pit stop times. If it's less than 8 seconds, that's fuel only. If it's between 8 to 14, that's probably 2 tires. Linden's trying to take the lead. Here comes Tyler Malin and Dylan Negron. These guys are on the fresh tires. Here comes Negron through the middle. He's gonna send it up through the middle.
You want to know why? I think the two's trying to get ready for pit road.
Here comes Tyler Malin, maybe trying to push it through the middle as well.
Nope, they're staying.
Ooh. Staying out. Oh, we got car pitting.
Oh,
7. Ben Smith is in. He missed the cone, but I think he'll. I don't think he'll get a penalty. Here comes Tyler Malin. The 40 car came to pit road. The 10 car came to pit road. They both took 2 tires. Tyler Malin looks to the inside of Renee Linden for the race lead.
70.
71. 71. 84.
84! Uh-oh.
He made it. Rivera. Carter. I see Fleming. Couple lap down cars. That's Martinez and Troxel. Looks like Myers in as well. Yeah, I want to see.
But yeah. Right now we're seeing
Yeah, whatever happens to the 84, we're going to see... These guys are all going to take 2 tires. Yeah, you see the 71 7 both took 2 tires. And the 7 I don't think got held.
It was a slow stop.
Ooh, yeah.
84 got an 8.92, but he did not get a penalty. I think you're only going to get a penalty if you go through the grass.
Oh my days.
But you want to know what I'm nervous about? This. Because
Lane, looks like Arnsdorf and Anderson came in. Linden came to pit road, so now Tyler Mallon is leading.
Dylan.
'12 car, side by side. They were tied at the line.
Ooh.
Wedge is in, Howell's in, Kumar is in. Fitzy just came in. I think Rose just came in. Negron's trying to take the lead from Tyler Mallon here. I wonder what the plan is here for the 12 and 18. 0024 are staying out long. The 48 is staying long. 96, 92, 44, 47 are all in. Right now, Linden is the leader of the cars that have pitted. Linden's ahead of Katua and Roten.
If these guys are going to try to run it really long, I wonder if fuel only might be the best strategy to do.
I think so. I don't think you can take 2 tires.
I wonder if that's what they're going to do.
Puts them all in this very precarious situation.
Well, we only have 9 cars in the lead lap because of the pit cycle shenanigans. Now, if you look at 96's 10th 1 lap down right now.
Yeah. So
Somebody must still go. I think somebody went through the grass. Looks like Henry Brown coming out of pit road. Tyler Mallon is on pit road. The 18 has come in. He's given up on trying to run long.
Negron stays out there.
I do have something to say. Where's the 56?
The 24.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the 56. There he is. He's scored in 26th right now.
So he's part of the lap down. Or he's tail end of the lap down.
Or he's still scored on the lead lap, is the thing. But he's behind most of these cars that just came to pit road, so. The 12 come to pit road? Yes, the 12 is on pit road now.
Okay.
Looks like the 62 did fuel only, the 51 did fuel only. But I think the 18 did 2 tires.
See what the 12 does?
Fuel only on the 12. There he goes. Alright. Now where will the 40... Where is the 2?
Oh, the 18's right there.
Negron might do it. He might have the strategy.
He might have it.
Getting out on track now. Linden is entering turn 1.
And he has
Negron will have to hold on for about 10 laps.
But he has plenty of time right now to get to speed. And he actually has drafting help because the 6th.
Yeah, but the problem is he didn't take any tires, so he's still on old tires. He does keep the lead though, and the 71 and 2 are now battling for second behind here. This might work out perfectly for Negron.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this works out.
Oh, Mahendra's coming out right in front of
Yeah,
him.
the 9 is coming out of pit road. Negron's gonna try and get by Anderson. Talladega, but again, literally. Battle for third. That's Mallon, Katua, and Linden. I think if anybody's got a shot at catching Negron, it might be the 18. Hey, another good... I guess I'd like to give a shout out. Henry Brown is in 8th. Still gained on Katua.
24 is 9th.
24, Dick Patrick is in 9th. We got a battle for 11th between Carter and Dragonis. Anthony McClure actually gained some spots.
Wait a second. I'm chasing a top 10. That's ahead of me.
56 just came to pit road, so he gave up. So the 56 gave up.
Yeah,
And these cars are not gaining on the 12. So
I think they're too busy fighting each other.
Yeah, and he's just drafting.
Yeah.
This is what I thought. Wow.
Negron might have nailed
DNI might finally break the plate merchants.
But
String.
winning it in a very similar game of fashion. It's gonna be a
This
similar
time.
gap. Oh, the game's
Yeah.
210.
Yeah, they gained a
That was
little bit.
210s, but that's nowhere near enough.
Now for this race in less romantically, there would be a freaky NR yellow.
They are single file now.
These guys have single filed out. Tyler Mallon is up to second. I think now that the 18's out front, he can probably gain some time on the 12, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
They've only got 5 laps to go,
Negron's now.
and they're not gaining fast enough.
Yeah, there's 5 to go. Mallon gained another 10th, but 10th's not going to do it here.
He also has to make sure he passes the upcoming 9 very clean.
I mean,
And I know
unless
he
the
passed
12,
his
I think
teammate.
unless the 12 has unless the 12 blows up or something, he's probably got this. Or
What
if there's a
about
caution.
What about what? I was about to say, was there a caution? I
Nope.
was about to say, what about a DNI 1-2?
It's possible. Linden is up to second. Oh my god, the 9 almost turned themselves off Katua. Henry Brown's dropped back a spot to 10th. Looks like Wedge is going to get by Patrick for 8th, yeah. A 4/10th gain for Mallon that time, but again,
Still not enough.
there's 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I think.
Unless he
something
literally
crazy
gains
happens.
unless he gains literally a second and a half a lap, he can't get to the 12. But also remember there is overtime if there's a caution, but that seems pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
Everyone's spread out by this point.
This race is ending.
2 laps to go.
Junior.
Dylan Negron with a comfortable lead. Probably going to strategize one out here.
Where did he start again?
He took a provisional, I think. He started
Yeah.
37th. White flag, 1 to go for Dylan Negron
Yep.
in the 12 car. DNI searching for their first non-shortened win. Not on a plate track. Dylan Negron won Talladega last year with this exact same strategy. I think he's going to do it again. Out of turn 4, the second career win for Dylan Negron and the first for BMW. Negron wins at Kentucky.
What a race and what a win for Dylan. Brian Katua slipped back to 7th and Brown finished 9th, so that's not going to be too big of a gain.
Yeah,
for
Katua slid back quite a bit, so back to 7th, and Brown still got 9th, so that's only going to be about 2 points that he gained. Probably be up by like 3 or 4, because I think Katua did lead a lap.
Yeah.
And for the other
Oh
point...
crap!
What?
Go look at ENROLC Brennan Fantasy. Oh crap!
You got Dylan Negron! You win!
You win.
I actually just won Brennan Fantasy.
All right, we got 26. That was a race.
Wait, who did I get? Oh, I got you, Data.
Do you want to unmute?
I don't need to unmute Dylan. They're a mod.
Unmute yourself.
One Fortnite.
Victory Royale.
Well, good job, everyone. Good race. Next week, we're going north of the border. We're going to Mosport, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, for the Triangle Rewards 400. 51 laps
Get
from
ready
the
for-
insane road course at Mosport.
Yeah.
That track is wild.
Get ready for chaos. Also, off week for juniors.
Yeah. It'll be fun. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this race.
Yep.
See you next week.